All right, here we go with another scrimmage. Time to scout. Put your scouting caps on. We're going to play to 30 this time. Let's check it out. On the floor for white team, we got Kai, Ray Cortez, Alex Hayes, Sal Q, Joe Murr, and Aras Bacchus. For the blue team, got Robinson, Baki Galupi, Alessandro Carter, Cedric Collinsworth, and Ben Adams. Some of the same faces, some new ones. Ben Adams kicks it back to Alessandro. Josh Robertson sets a screen. A couple of UNC teammates there. Alessandro burning Sal, but gets blocked. Ray Cortez picks it up in transition. Kicks it to the corner. Alex, foot on the line. That's a 2. Got it. Some good old team chemistry there. A couple of Gonzaga brothers. Very disappointed in their playoff race. Looking to make an impact in the league now. Ben Adams going to fire a 3. That's in and out. Ben Adams, another one. Great build. If you would like a scoring big man. Jay Blinko he accumulates some of the highest amount of points in any player in the league. Him, Robinson, Carter. They're always racking in the points in different ways. So when Ben Adams starts to upgrade his player, which he will be able to, you could have a lethal 3-point shooter on your hands. And that was Alessandro Carter who yoinked up that 3 and drained it. Kai over to Cortez, back to Aras Bacchus. Bacchus putting on some moves, blocked from behind from Cedric. That's what Cedric's bringing to his team. Everybody's assuming he will be the number 5 overall pick in the draft. Alessandro corner, Ben Adams 3, bang! Great play, great pass from Alessandro. Like I was saying, Cedric, the assumed number 5 pick in this draft to the Venom. I'm pretty sure the Venom GM has already said that is who will be leading his team as they continue to grow and develop. Baki Galupi with a good strip on Alex. Cedric picks it up and gets it right back to Baki. Over to Alessandro. Pick and roll. Alessandro breakaway slam. Alessandro shaking up draft boards. As originally he said he will not go to the pro. He has since changed his mind. He is declared and he is here being scouted. The Hoop Stars announced that Cayman Cider would be the number 3 overall pick. Alessandro Carter declared for the draft. And then next thing we know, that promise was broken. And Cayman Cider is expected to fall in the draft now. Some could only truly believe that means Alessandro shook up that board. Question is, will Alessandro fall to 3? And Aras Bacchus is going to put it up and got it. I think Honcho, clear-cut number 2. The Chupacabras seem to love him. He seems to love them. Robinson already promised the number 1 spot from Frogman. Ray Cortez is going on a good showing. And what a great move. Under the rim. Got behind Baki Galupi. Put it in. Ray Cortez offensively, defensively, really showing his stuff right now. Such a versatile player, too. Alessandro alley-oop to Robinson. What a pinpoint pretty pass. Ray Cortez is somebody that is sliding on draft boards right now. Nobody really talking about him as a top 5 pick. I thought he was going to be a top 3 pick. This guy's got Patreon. This guy had played the power forward position his entire college career, and that is not his natural position. He has never had an opportunity to play his position, which is small forward. Ben Adams, a deep 3. Doesn't go. Cedric reels it in. Puts it back up on Bacchus. There's Baki Galupi grabbing a board underneath. Cedric trying it again. Doesn't get it the 3rd time. My only hope is that Cortez finally plays his position. I want to see how good this man is at the small forward spot. Even the shooting guard spot. That's the crazy thing, is he's so athletic. He's so fast. He's such a good build. He could be a shooting guard. I mean, yeah, he plays the power forward too, and he played it well in college. So this guy truly can be an all-star level player at the 2, 3, and 4 spot. That type of versatility is so hard to come by. Bacchus is going to try to go up strong on Cedric. Cedric forcing him to pick it up. Bacchus kicks it back to Alex, over to Ray. Ray back to Kai. Kai's got a decent matchup. Step back three off one leg. Doesn't get it to fall. When you're Kai Williams, you can shoot shots like that. Alessandro Carter at the rim, lays it up and in over Alex Hayes. Let's talk a little bit about Mr. Alex Hayes, a true shooting guard, a true sniper. Stand over in the corner. If you sag off of him a little bit, he's going to catch and shoot it, drill it in your face. This guy does have Patreon. He's racking up those points now, and he does look to be upgrading his three-point shot more and more. The SBF is proving that shooters can be absolutely valuable to a team's championship run. A good catch-and-shoot guy, and that's what Alex Hayes is. And don't forget, he's also 6'6", 6'7", one of the two. So that great, like, look at this. Here we go. Took too long to set it up. Almost sniped it. That long wingspan of Alex Hayes makes him a great perimeter defender as well. And that is part of the hidden abilities of Ray Cortez, that knowledge, the awareness to have that backdoor cut. I mean, Collinsworth is the best shot blocking center in the game, so he eliminates the shot there. That doesn't change the fact that Ray Cortez had a great move to get himself wide open for a layup. Ben Adams kicks it back to Baki Galupi. Baki's going to drop it down to Collinsworth, who's backing down Kai. Puts it up strong over Kai. No good. Up court, Ray Cortez. Cortez immediately finds Sal for a slam. Let's talk about Sal Q. Joe Murr in a class that's super heavy with big men. He is the only big man that can facilitate at an elite level. And look at that defense right there. Sal jumping into the passing lane, kicks it over to Alex. Breakaway layup is good. Sal Q. Joe Murr, a facilitating top 5 player in the NCAA last season for assists. Elite defender, as you see there, back-to-back steals. Also a great rebounder. The question is, can he compete with Robinson, Honcho, Jatavius Cleveland, some of these elite centers in the league? Can he compete with them when it comes to rebounding? Collinsworth puts it up over Bacchus. That doesn't go. Sal with another board. Sal's going to get it up to a Ross Bacchus, who puts it in. Not spending a lot of time talking about Josh Robinson, as he's the clear-cut #1 overall pick. Doesn't really help to provide details on him as a prospect, and we all know where he's going. But Robinson is as true of a center as I've seen in this league. A big, bulky guy. Bullies people down low. Great rebounder, great shot blocker. Efficient scorer offensively. I mean, a center that wins MVP, it doesn't happen too often. Normally it goes to a elite scoring position. Cortez kick back, Alex Hayes, 3-ball, that's good. Rattles it home. 7 points away for the Ballers' victory. Carter takes the Cedric screen. Pick and roll, gets it to Cedric, who lays it in. Let's see, who haven't I profiled so far? Do a little bit more Baki Galupi. Where does a Baki Galupi land? Late first, early second? Is Baki Galupi a type of player that you consider taking an AI over? I don't think so. Baki Galupi doesn't have Patreon, but what he does have is the desire to grind attribute points. Gus Fring, Baki Galupi are 2 players, and Juan Jose are 3 players that don't have Patreon. That hurts their draft stock a little bit, but they make it to every single game. If they're not at the premiere, they'll at least be in the comments section leaving a comment. So they get just as many points as the Patreon members, if not more, because they attend live premieres. Juan Jose, without Patreon, has been accumulating the most points in the league week in, week out. I mean, we had to stop giving Discord Player of the Week away because it was going to be Juan Jose every single week. Baki Galupi's right up there with Juan in attending these videos. I'll join in on the live chat, and it'll be a lot of Juan talking to Baki Galupi. And the reason I'm bringing this up and spending so much time on it is because as a GM, you want to know who's going to be out there grinding their attributes. Who cares the most about their players? And like I said, Baki Galupi, Gus Fring, Juan Jose, those are 3 players that make every video. Jay Blinko is another one. Carter. These players, you can guarantee, no matter how bad they might be in college, like Ben Adams had a bad season, scored a lot, but he came on late. He's still a 76 overall. But you look at the fact that Jay Blinko is his user player, and that you should be able to rest easy knowing that he's going to have the points to apply to him. Jay focused on Jay Blinko last season. Jay Blinko is a 92 overall and can't do a whole lot more upgrading because he's maxed. All those points are going to be going towards Jack Bowler or Ben Adams. There's just a lot to take in when you're scouting players. Baki Galupi. One negative side to Baki Galupi is he has a NCAA player that he just created for this season. Baki Galupi is only about a 78 overall because 2K22 dropped all the guards overalls by a lot. He was an 80-something. So, as a GM, when scouting Baki Galupi, you gotta ask him, where do you plan to put your points? Yeah, you make a lot, but with 2 players being low overall, you're gonna have a lot to spend. Then you got other players like Kai Williams, 88 overall or 86 overall. This is his only player. This is it. Kai is Kai. If he gets points, it's going to Kai Williams. Alessandro Carter has got Steve Carter. Alessandro Carter, Jesus Crust. There's a lot of factors when scouting players. Alessandro gets it inside to Robinson, who's struggling tonight offensively. Got his own rebound in the putback, though. White team, 1 basket away from ending it all. I mean, I know everybody in the league is excited for Elijah Gregory to come out of college. The elite sniping shot blocker. The best thing since pepperoni on pizza. The most attractive man in the world. I'm trying to think of other good things to say about him. There's just too many that's coming through my mind. Way better than Juan Jose. Actually, Juan is kind of trash. And Bacchus punches it home for the final bucket. All right, let's check out these box scores. Alex Hayes leading the way. What team won? It was Ballers. Leading the way for the winning team. Look at Ray Cortez with 8-1, 4-1. Bacchus 6-5. Kai 5-2. Sal Q Joe Murder. This is what he's gonna do. Stat sheet stuff. 2-7-3-2-1. Other side. Ben Adams 8 points. 3 of 6. 2 of 4. Alessandro 7 and 4. Collinsworth 6-6 and 5 blocks. People want to argue with me that Collinsworth is not the best shot blocker in the league. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Robinson 4-5, 1 and 2. And then Baki Galupi 6 rebounds. That's what Baki does. Guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.